Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Emilia. If you're seeing my face for the first time, I'm a Nigerian YouTuber based in Nnewi, Anambra State. And if you're a returning subscriber, thank you so much for always coming back to watch my videos. I appreciate a lot. Please don't forget to keep liking, subscribing, commenting, and sharing. So in this video, I have something I want to say. Like I did the video of things you shouldn't say to a breastfeeding mom. So this one, I want to say things you shouldn't say to TTC moms. Like those who are still waiting to carry their own babies, there are things you shouldn't say to them, and in this video that's what I'll be saying. So please stay tuned, you will enjoy this video. The first one is you shouldn't tell a TTC mom that she's fat. Please give them a break. Do you know that these women, I have a friend who someone isn't that is not even close to her, because she said according to her, if it was someone that was close to her, she wouldn't take it to heart. Someone that is not even close to her was just chatted her up from the blues. You don't used to talk to her before, nothing, and just chatted her and told her, Nne, you are fat. Like, girl, you are fat. You didn't even look for a way to make it nice. And the thing got to her because these women have things they take in order to there are things that there are drugs they give them in order to help them to get pregnant. And you know that these drugs either make it make you fat. It's just like the same drugs that they give to women who, what they call this, oh god, I'm trying to forget my lines. These women that when you don't want to oh god, these women that when you don't want to give birth again, and maybe when you are, oh god, it's coming to my head and it's going, when you don't want to give birth again, that this drug that they give you and you take for not getting pregnant, it gets people fat. You know, all those the side effects, that should be the side effect. So when a mother that is kind of trying to have birth, they give them those drugs in order to help their immune system to know if they can get pregnant. And you now come and tell some women, oh, you're fat, you're this, or maybe you don't tell the woman, this one you're fat, this one you're fat, and it's like it's like it has entered now. Hey, thank God, my dear, hold your thank God to yourself. Or maybe you not tell them, this one you're glowing, it's like it has entered, thank God. Hold your thank God to yourself. I feel that some things, it's really heartbreaking that people don't use their head. Or is it, let me just call it, is it for a way that you want to taunt the person, or maybe get to the person's nerves, or maybe just bring out the worst from the person? And maybe when you not bring out the worst from the person, you will not like what will come out at the end of the day. So please do not say that to a pregnant woman. Even if the person is glowing or is looking beautiful or is getting fat, look for, if the person is your friend or your sister, fine, maybe they will not take it like that. But not when you have not chatted someone in a long while, or maybe you have not seen someone in a long while, and you just go ahead and say that kind of thing. It's not. Please. And the second one is, please, if you are in a clique, or maybe you're among your friends, and maybe you guys are all married, and there's a TTC mom there, or maybe and there's a TTC mom there, please, when you guys are discussing, don't always discuss about your babies, your children, your dad. I try not to go there when I'm with my friends who are still TTC moms. I try not to go there unless they're the ones that kind of bring up the topic of children. That's when I do. I try, not to say things, that will make them, maybe something they're trying to get back together. You don't know, maybe they have cried in the night and you now come and bring it up again. They will not start saying, oh, that really. Try reduce, change topic. There are many things you should discuss, unless that the ones that go to that place, maybe talk about children, and maybe you should. But please don't always make the topic about children. And there's some people, I know my friend have already told me that I've even got to the essence of telling them, don't worry, when you give birth to your own, you know what we're talking about. And unless when the person is trying to tell you, oh, I can't wait for God to give me my one, you not be like, don't worry, God will do it for you. Like I tell some of my friends who are waiting, and when they go to that level, I'm like, you don't even know, your own is not even it's an akamo case. Don't worry, what God will do for you will marvel a lot of people, unless they go to that place. But if they don't go to that topic, more drop it. Don't do that. Like, don't make them kind of keep remembering what they're trying to forget, or make them feel less of themselves because they have not. I feel, and I even used to tell them that, see, for God to keep you in this waiting period, you're a great woman, and He has a lot of. Just imagine in the Bible, the Sarah that waited. What happened when she gave birth to Isaac? So don't worry, your children will be they will be the talk of the town. They will be the greatest in that will rule the world. So please, when they don't talk about it, or when they don't discuss about it, and they're around you or your cliques, please do not discuss about it unless they. This one are the ones for all those our mothers that are in the village. This one is for you people. Not when you see someone that have added, maybe the stomach is kind of big, and be like, hey, Obago, Obago, Oduko Obago. Nah, they did that. Hey, they did that to me one time. Obago, Oduko Obago was. Can please tell your mothers if they're in this category. If you're a mother and you're doing this, please stop it. Which one is Obago Obago? If the baby have entered and it has reached coming, you will see it now. Must you, hey, Obago, hey, you be looking. People will even go to the extent of looking at his stomach. Hey, pressing it for Christ's sake. Please. This one is for our mothers in the village. Please. Let's mind what we do. Okay, this one they even used to do. Maybe someone that just put to bed and it's maybe years. You're giving birth to first child though. And maybe it's years, like it's taking you years to give birth to another one. And they don't know if you have struggled to have miscarriages. They don't know if maybe if you have put to bed and it has died. They don't care. And the only thing they just care about, hey, Obago. They don't want to care about your struggles or what you have put to. Women go through a lot. That I feel that we shouldn't keep pressuring them. It's not nice at all. I think we shouldn't keep pressuring them. And the worst thing, please, if you're a husband here and you're the type that used to pressure your wife, it's also your fault. What if the fault is from you? What if the fault is from you? Why can't you stand by your wife through thick and thin? Those men that used to stand by their wives and at the end of the day, God blesses them. Are they having two heads? Why can't you stand by your wife? Pray with her, stand with her. As in, I've used to hear all these stories of women that don't have to be. Their husband will tell them, I want to go and take a second wife. What if you take a second wife and it's the same thing? Or what if you take a second wife and she gets pregnant for someone else and you think it's your child and you end up raising another person's child? How would you feel? I feel you should just stand by your wife. If people have gone to medically and they said there's nothing wrong and everything is fine, please stay with your wife. Please. If you're a man and you know you are the type that is in abroad and your wife is here and you come back maybe once in a year and you're now pressuring your wife, what happened? The babies come. Oga, please, can you just give your wife 1 year? Do not travel. Stay with your wife 1 year. Let's see if it will not enter. Not when you're in Japan or Korea and your wife is here in Nigeria alone and you come back only once in a year and you now stay maybe 1 month. Let us say you stay 1 month. Don't you know that is not something that comes on. Women have cycle. Now. It's not when she's ovulating that the baby will enter. If she's not will the baby enter and you now come and be pressuring the person, why haven't you put to bed? And you're not coming back, you're not even. Please. I'm not trying to be angry. I'm not angry actually, but please, can you just spend, okay, let's just say if you don't come back 1 year, can you come back for 6 months, stay complete 6 months and watch if your wife will not get pregnant. Sometimes distance too causes all those things. I think when you give it time and stay longer and give time every time fire, trust me, God will answer your prayer. But you don't expect when you're praying and your husband is there and you are not even doing anything, it will not enter too. So please, and two, please, if you're a mother-in-law or is your biological daughter that is going through this thing and you are the type, you're always pressuring her, what's happening, go to your husband, please take it easy on her. Take it easy on her. I know that yes, you want to be a grandma, you want to be a grandpa, but there are some pretty ways you can go through this. You can sit down, discuss with her, dialogue with her, tell her what's the problem. If it's not something that is a problem between them and they're meeting well and is now maybe they have gone to the hospital, they have done and they told them that everything is fine, then you don't know, it depends on God. Join her in prayers. To me, I feel there is nothing too difficult for God not to do when everything is right. And please, there's something I forgot to say. Not when you now get pregnant by God's grace and you now go to the hospital and the doctors tell you, please, you need to do this, you need to evacuate this baby before that's premature. You need to give birth to the baby before the due time. And you now be like, no, my pastor said. Please listen to your doctor. I have seen a lot of women die. Or maybe when you're pregnant, they'll tell you it is through oppression that you have to give birth. And I said, no, my pastor said I have to give birth like a Hebrew. Who told you that operation is not Hebrew women? So far you are alive and your baby is alive and healthy, you give birth like a Hebrew women. And please, if they tell you, okay, they introduce you to, because there are many things that now they introduce to people in order to give a surrogate, all those, what they even call it, all those things now. And you go and they advise you to do that. Try it. It might work for you. I know couples that it have worked. Let me tell you a story. The couple, the first time they tried it, the wife tried it with her belly and the baby died. The children died, like 2 twins. They died in her stomach when she was 5 months plus. They have to evacuate the dead babies from her stomach. Then they now advise them they should try a surrogate. and they tried it. Today they're carrying their children, twins. I feel in any way you give it, please come out and also testify so that people will see that yes, this is true the way. There's nothing, it's still God's hand. People have tried that thing, that surrogate, and even what they call it. Oh God, I'm trying to forget all the names they call this, or even all those people have tried it how many times and it failed. IVF and it failed. So if it worked out for you, I think it's also a testimony to come out and say, yes, it worked out for me. I think there's this woman that it be IB or something. That woman that was a former Miss something something that died, the wife of a pastor. I think she gave birth to her children, to other children through IVF, and she was helping people before death took her. And she came up and said it, and people are praising. She has her two children now, and though she's no more, but come out and say. Don't always hide. What will people say? They will not say, I could not give. On Christ's sake, come out and say it. It is God that did it for you. I still have a lot of things. Maybe I would also do a part 2 on this. So please, if you enjoyed this video, I just have to tell you, I don't want this video to be too long. If you enjoyed this video, please don't forget to leave a comment. Don't forget to share, and please do subscribe. Share for people to see, and also subscribe to my channel. Thank you so much. I'll see you guys in my next video.